Hey, how is everybody? Lou from RV Habit. This is kind of a follow-up video on my original video of the Haloview Handy 7 backup camera. And it's a wireless backup camera system that the camera runs off a battery. It doesn't need to be connected to 12 volt anywhere. I'm going to leave a link to that original video up in the corner. You can definitely check it out. It's a really cool system. It allows you to put the camera anywhere you want. You can put it in a building, on the back of your RV. You can put it over the RV door for security. It really is truly a great camera. I use it all the time when towing my tote. I actually put the camera in the back of my Jeep, and I don't have to wire anything. I just stick it there with a magnet. And they came out with a new camera for that system. So that system comes with one camera, but you can have a total of 4, so you can add 3 more cameras. And you can buy the original camera, which is a black and white camera. It works excellent. It's very clear and it works very well at night also. But they came out with what they call a Night King camera, and it's supposed to give you full color at night. But what it's good technology is that I've discovered here, and I'm going to show you some comparisons side by side in a minute, is it really equals out the light. So you get to see the shadows. It kind of eliminates shadows, the real bright spots. It tones down the bright spots, so you get a better overall picture. And it comes in a regular box. It comes with its own charging cable. It comes with the camera and the antenna. And it comes with a mounting plate. In case you want to stick it to something that's not metal, you can attach this to it and stick that to it. Now this is the upgraded version. The one in my original video is just a metal plate, and they've since discontinued that, and they recommend you upgrade to this new magnetic plate. It's a stronger bond, I believe. But let me just show you what the old one looks like. This is the old one. It's got a short antenna. It's got 6 little LEDs here that light up red at night, so it can get a clear picture, and an on-off button. The new one, the antenna is a little longer. The lens part is redesigned. It's much more it just looks like it's encased. It's behind glass, unlike the other one. And again, an on and off switch. And it's only, I think it was like $40 or $50 more. This is brand new. They actually reached out to me and said, hey, we see you have a Handy 7. Would you like to try our new Night King camera? I said, sure, give it a try. So I'm going to show you some pictures of side-by-side comparison of how much better this camera is at toning down the dark and light spots. The first shot here is in the inside of my RV during the daytime, and the shot on the left of your screen is the regular X camera, and then the shot on the right is the Night King camera. And you can see that they're both color, but if you look at the windshield area, how blown out the left is, right? So the camera really can't compensate for all that light coming through the windshield. But on the right side, the Night King camera compensates for that light, and it tones it down, and you get a better view of what's out that window and a better look at that window. So the second picture, again, inside my RV in the daytime, and I pointed the camera up towards the ceiling, and the camera on the left is the regular X camera, and the camera to the right is the Night King camera. And you could see I put it right towards the skylight, and the skylight's completely blown out. It's all bright in the ceiling, and if you look to the right, the Night King camera tones that skylight down. You're able to see the ceiling better, and you can even see the border around the slide there better. It tones it down. And again, the windshield, you can see the difference from left to right. The right-hand side is much better and more clear. It doesn't have that blowout from the bright light. Now this next picture is actually me standing there in front of the cameras, so you can get a color of my shirt, and pointing out the door. Again, it's daytime, but If you look at the left picture, this is the regular X camera. My shirt is very dark and it almost goes to black as to the left. And you look up where the radio is, and the radio is, again, very dark in that area. And you look out the front door and it's completely blown out. You can't see anything out the front door. But on the right, the Night King camera, you can clearly see the color of my shirt all the way to the end of the frame. You could clearly see the radio. And if you look out the front door, it actually tones down that light and you could see there's a house and a car off in the distance. Much better with dealing with the light. So the last day picture I took is outside, and you could see the picture to the left is the standard X camera. The picture to the right is the Night King camera. And here's where you get a noticeable difference of what you're looking at. So picture to the left, the rocks in the foreground are pretty blown out. If I didn't tell you they were rocks, you wouldn't even know what they were. And if you look at the trees, right in the center of the trees, it's completely black. You can't really see anything. And you notice what the difference is. When you look to that right, to the Night King camera, you could see all the trees and the articulation. You could see the light coming through the trees in the background. And then in the foreground, you could see the stones, and they're yellow. But it's just a more even tone picture, much more articulation in the picture. Now I try to do the similar pictures, but just as I showed you, but now everything's at the nighttime. So this is in darkness, and the picture to the left, you can see very clear, but it's black and white. And the picture to the right, the Night King camera, again, very clear, but that is in color. So there's the difference of the two cameras. The Night King actually has color at nighttime. The regular X cam is strictly black and white. But both pictures, I think, are very clear. I think there's not a problem with either one. This picture from inside my RV, it's nighttime. It's completely black in the RV. And you can see the X cam, very clear and crystal, black and white, but it's very clear. You could see everything that the camera's looking at, except you can't see through the screen door, right? The camera, it cannot go past that light. And you look at the Night King on the right-hand side, it's the same exact picture. These were taken side by side, and you can see right through the screen door, and you can see the house out in the background and the sky up above, super clear. Now this last picture, just like I took in the daytime, this is outside, looking at the road, and here's where you really notice a difference. It is completely dark out. There's no street lights or anything. This is in darkness, and you could see the picture to the left with the X cam. You could see in front of you, and you can see pretty clear, but you can only see a certain distance, maybe 15 feet. The camera to the right, the Night King camera, I mean, it almost looks like daytime. Yes, it's a little grainy, but I mean, you could see the trees, the road. It's just night and day compared to the quality of the picture. So definitely Night Cam wins here with much more visibility at night. Not only color, but much more visibility in the camera. In this last series, I just wanted to show you what the camera looks like in total darkness. So if it was outside your rig or anywhere. So the first picture is what the standard X camera looks like. And now this picture here is exactly what the Night King camera looks like in total darkness. And then the final picture you're going to see here is the Night King camera with the LED light assist on. Now you can turn this on or off. I left it off for all the photos I took. I did not use it. I didn't think it improved it that much. And if you're using this outside and you don't want it to be visible, especially if it's on the back of your RV, you cannot have those white lights on. So this would be ideal for maybe some security or something, and you need to light up a dark area. The lights don't go out far, but as you can see, the camera itself is white. It's a white glow around it. So those were just some of the pictures I could get on camera for you to take a look at. You know, you definitely get color vision at night, but where this camera really shines is it equals out your picture. So day or night, whether you have some bright spots or dark spots, it tones down those bright spots, it brightens up those dark spots, so you definitely get a better overall image on your camera. They say it's Sony Starvis technology. Whatever it is, it's newer technology compared to the old camera, which gives you that better overall picture. And this is the Night King camera. The original is just called an X Camera 1. You could still get either one. This one is a little bit more expensive. I think it's like $40 or $50 more expensive, but it's in addition to this is an accessory for your original Haloview Handy 7 camera system. Again, it comes with one camera and you can add up to 3. So you could add 2 of these and 2 of the original, however you want to do it. But I like it. I think it's definitely better quality than the first one. And it comes with a longer antenna than the original. I don't know why. I don't know if this technology needs a bigger antenna or they've just decided to upgrade the antenna. Again, it does come with the mounting plate. So if you want to attach this to something that's not metal, you stick this to it and this plate will stick right to it. As always, though, I will leave a link to the Haloview website down below. You can do a little more research if you're interested. Definitely check out the original video. That'll show you the whole system. This was only the camera. But as always, I appreciate you watching. I'll see you out there.